Hi guys, today I'm going to film my March favourites. How crazy is that? It's April and I have lots of things to show you, some new, some old, and it's always exciting to rediscover something that you used to love that perhaps you haven't been able to use for a while, and one of those things this month is spin pins. Can you remember spin pins? Who remembers spin pins? I made a whole video about spin pins. And if you don't know what they are, I will link that below. But basically they twist into your hair and hold it in place, and it's kind of, instead of having a hairband, it's amazing. For the most part, you can't even see them in your hair. You can make a bun, you can make something fancy with the back of your hair and spin it up, and it's just amazing. And the reason I couldn't use it is because my hair hasn't really been long enough to use them until very, very recently, and then I dug them out. I can't believe I still have them. This is Someone That Loses Everything, and these are the original pins that I bought from Primark. Apparently they are still available in Primark if you're interested, but Goody do their own version and they're like £8. But if I can keep all of these, so can you. The next exciting rediscovery this month has been the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle. It's the Reconstructor for damaged hair, and as with all Aussie products, it smells amazing. I haven't used these in so long because I've had loads of other things that I've been using instead, but I went back to it and it's just amazing. It just is awesome. And I've been avoiding putting too much oil in my hair lately because I just kind of wanted to see what my hair's like without all the oils that I put in it. And using this, I haven't really missed it too much. I really, really love this stuff and I will continue to use it. It smells like bubblegum and I'm glad that I'm using it again. The next hair product is a brand new thing to me that I would never have tried, but it was in my goodie bag from the Fab event in Leeds, the bloggers event. It's the Batiste dry shampoo in light and blonde. In a million years, I was never going to try the blonde Batiste, but it's amazing. It smells like vanilla. Nobody told me this. It smells like vanilla. I don't know if I like it as much as a tropical smell, but I do like it. I really do like it. And I thought it was yellow. I mean, it does come out yellow, and people say that it's yellow, but bear in mind that my roots are pretty bad. I mean, I'll show you now, because I haven't got any. My roots are pretty bad. That looks horrendous now. But I'm kind of like, I'm growing out my roots at the moment, in case you're interested. I'm growing out my roots, and I'm kind of having sparse highlights put in as I go along to kind of blend them a little bit. But I'm trying to grow my roots out so it's kind of a grown out ombre look. But it just generally, that's done nothing in the thing that I can see. But it generally makes your roots a little bit lighter, which is great for someone like me who is growing out their roots. I want it to blend a little bit. But if I took a picture, maybe I'll take a picture and blog this, because it really does make a difference. But it's not a really obvious difference, and it's not like when you put the white in your hair, you don't see particles of white. And it doesn't look yellow, most importantly. I don't think that looks yellow. But, you know, I'm just looking at a viewfinder at the moment. I haven't got a mirror in front of me, maybe it looks horrendous. But I just really, really like this product, and I would never have tried it had it not been in that bag, and I will definitely repurchase this, possibly over my favourite tropical one. Makeup favourites this month have been Garnier BB Cream Oil Free. I have been using this again, and last time I used it, or like the first time I used it, it did break me out. What is going on with my hair up there now? Okay. It did break me out, so that did put me off buying it again. I was kind of, do I really want to try this? I didn't buy it again, I used it again. Do I really want to try this again? Because it did kind of break me out pretty badly. So what I've been doing is or rather what I have been doing recently is wearing a moisturiser under my makeup, and it's the Neutrogena, the SPF Daily Defense one, I think it's called. And it seems to be that layer is actually helping. I never wear like a moisturiser or a primer under my foundation usually, but because I've now started doing that and now I'm using this, it doesn't seem to be affecting me in the same way. So if you do have, I know it sounds like a stupid thing, why did I not think of this before? But if you do have a foundation that's breaking you out, maybe try a barrier like a primer, because I don't need a primer. I don't think it does anything for me. But if it does allow you to use products that previously broke you out, and that's definitely something that I would suggest trying to use a primer for. But I really like this. It's more coverage than the original, although I have been dabbling with the original again recently, because, you know, in theory it's getting warmer. Not really, but in theory it's spring, summertime now. But I just love this stuff because it is more coverage, but it does have a tremendous content of alcohol, and that I think is what's breaking me out. The next foundation is the Revlon Nearly Naked. Basically for the first half of the month I used this absolutely every single day, and then for the second half I've used the BB cream because I kind of wanted to get away from the fuller coverage. And this isn't super full coverage, but it is still a full foundation, and I wanted to, as summer comes in, give my skin a bit of a break and try not to wear as much. My skin has been getting a little bit better recently, so I've been trying to go without foundation and just use little bits of concealer here and there, but I still feel like I do need some kind of coverage for work, so that's where the BB cream came in. But I love this, even for a night out, I probably would wear this. I've been going back to my colour stay if I need it to last kind of all day and all night, but if it's kind of one or the other, this is easily enough coverage from the Nearly Naked foundation, and I just really, really like it. I would definitely recommend it. I have a random favourite here that I never in a million years thought I would like again, because I actually had this in one of my disappointing products videos. But it's the YSL Touche Eclat, or Touche Clay, whatever you want to pronounce it as. And the reason that I started using this is because I bought this Trick and Treatment from Soap and Glory, and this is basically the same principle. It's like a bit highlighting, it's golden shimmery kind of thing that you put under your eyes, and it's not got a lot of coverage, and I thought, well, if that works, but it is quite shimmery, it kind of puts me off a little bit. But I use that all the time, and I quite liked it, and I wasn't putting any more coverage under my eyes, and I thought, well, if I like that, then maybe I'll try the Touche Eclat again and see how I get on with it. And I actually really like it. This provides more coverage than the Trick and Treat. But now, I don't know if it's just that I'm appreciating it for what it is. I'm not expecting as high a coverage. Maybe when I did put it in that video, I did have a small, small baby and he was keeping me up. And my dark circles were maybe darker than they are now, I don't know. But now I actually really like this. And I only use it under my eyes. I don't kind of use it as a highlighter. But I am now going to be trying the L'Oreal Lumi Touch, all the drugstore versions, that previously I was like, I don't even like the YSL one, why would I want to try the drugstore one? But now I'm going to be looking for a drugstore version of this to try, because I actually really like the concept of kind of illuminating under my eyes. The last makeup product is this e.l.f. blush in Glow. And I actually just did a tutorial with that, and that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's super glowy, it gives you this really gorgeous golden peach sheen. And the tutorial will be going up soon, but this is amazing and I would definitely recommend it. I think it's from the £1 or £1.50 range. It's just a super, super gorgeous colour. I'm going to have to swatch it because I don't often get the opportunity. I'm using my camera today that actually focuses. I don't get the opportunity to actually show you things very often. So maybe I'll show you. Just look, you can see it kind of hits the light there. It's just an amazing, amazing blush for the price especially, but I really like that sheeny top of the cheeks look now. My last beauty favourite is this Nspa Revitalising Vitamin Toning Mist, and the whole Nspa range is amazing. This smells incredible. I'm currently using a cleanser from the range as well, which I'm not totally beloved with. I'm not like as happy with it, but this just smells so good. I actually bought the candle from the Nspa range just for the smell, but it's not strong enough really. It hasn't really got the same, it does smell like it, but it doesn't scent the entire room. You just sense the area around the candle. But if it smelled as strong as this, that would be amazing. But just go and smell something from the range. They're always on offer. I think this is probably like £2 or something. Everything's always on offer, and it's just the most amazing smelling range. You have to go and try it. Random favourites. This month I only have two things. One thing I don't even have with me because I've already decided that I have to stop having it. Lucozade Orange. Basically, I was drinking so much Red Bull at work just to kind of keep me going through the day that I started to feel really crap. And I decided that it wasn't good for me. I know that it's not good for you, but I decided to stop drinking it. And so I started drinking Lucozade because I thought it's got to be better than Red Bull. It's still a sugary drink, but it's not kind of as hardcore maybe as Red Bull. So I started drinking Lucozade, and then I started feeling crap for drinking Lucozade, and now I'm just drinking sparkly water again. I just kind of go through these phases where I want something more. I need a sugar hit. And yeah, I've gone back to my sparkling water again now, and I do feel much better for it, but I do have to I kind of fall off the wagon a little bit from time to time. My second non-beauty random favourite is this, and they are called Lotus, I believe. It says Lotus on the biscuit. I'll show you one. They are amazing. The kind of biscuits that you get in hotels in little packages, and you can buy them from Asda, and they're normally like £1 in a big packet, but they are amazing, and they smell so good. Look at that. It smells so good. Tastes so good. Really cheap. There's a whole jar of them. With like cinnamon, something sweet. I have to try them because they're so good. My favourite song or slash album slash artist this month has been Owl City and the what is it called? It's called the Midsummer Station. I don't know if it's their last album, but it's at least the album from last year. And it's the album that has Good Time on it. And the reason that I bought it, why did I buy it? If you watch a lot of YouTube, you will know of kind of Miss Glamorazzi and Luke Kennard and that kind of gang. And I watched their version of Good Time before I'd ever heard the Owl City version. And every time I hear it in a store, I'm like, oh my god! And then I realise it's an actual song. It's not just them singing it. And I actually prefer their version, the Owl City version, but don't tell anyone. And I bought it. I was this close to buying the Luke Kennard like entire back catalogue because I just love everything, and I've just been totally sucked into that little YouTube world. But I bought the regular Owl City album instead. I kind of raked myself back in. And I really like it. I like Dementia, Speed of Love, Good Time, obviously. Pretty much all songs on the album. I really, really like it. So that's my favourite album this month. My favourite YouTuber this month has to be Wildcat Makeup. She does a lot of YouTube tutorials, which is not my favourite thing to watch, but she just makes them a little bit more interesting, and you really can learn a lot from her. She is a professional makeup artist, and she does some really, really pretty eye looks. If you like brights especially, then there'll be lots on her channel for you to watch. But I watch more kind of her favourites and her routines and things like that. I prefer those kind of videos on YouTube anyway, but she has an awful lot of things to watch on there and a big kind of eclectic mix of videos, so there's something for everyone. I would definitely recommend that you check her out, and I will link her channel below. TV wise, we are still working our way through Frasier. I think we're on series 6 now, and we started watching Dexter. Everyone told us we had to start watching Dexter, so we did. And it's quite gory, and I really liked Nip Tuck. So I did kind of persevere. I'm gonna persevere. We haven't got all the way through the first series yet, and people seem to absolutely love it. So we are gonna keep going with it. But there are a few things that I have tried to watch in the past that people have recommended. Like Breaking Bad is so not for me. I just didn't enjoy it at all. But I will persevere. And lots of the suggestions that you left me last month, we actually already had watched anyway. So if you do have any more suggestions, things on Netflix in the UK or in the US, because we can flip between the two, please leave them below, because we're always looking for things to watch in a night time. But yeah, we are trying to persevere with Dexter, but kind of comedy stuff and easier to watch things are more our style. Very excited that there's going to be a new series of Arrested Development on Netflix soon, and it's coming straight to Netflix, I believe, or at least it's commissioned by Netflix. Maybe in the UK it won't, I don't know. But they are starting to play Arrested Development and Parks and Recreations on TV again, so really excited about that, and that is it for kind of TV this month. So they were my March favourites. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope that if you did, you've subscribed if you haven't already, and you check out all my links below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!